Hello everybody and welcome to Romance Holes Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now this is a reading that is dedicated to the sign of Taurus. My dear friends Taurus, this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody, so it's really important that you do take whatever does resonate with you and you simply leave the rest of it aside. If ever you do have any questions, if ever you would like to contact me, if ever you would like to inquire about having your own personal reading, please do so. All of my information is right below into the YouTube description box. The list of readings are there also. Also, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do click onto the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself, and it would be greatly appreciated. And I do thank you so very much. So with no further ado, let's begin this reading. We want to know, you've broken up or you're on a pause, you don't have any contact right now, you want to know what is going on. Are they going to contact you? Is it over? Let's go and try and find out. We are using here three different decks, three different type of decks to try and give the most information possible, make sure it correlates. We have tarot, we have oracle, and we have steampunk. Let's begin with tarot. So I am going to move over the oracle for the moment along with the steampunk. Let's go see what the tarot has to say for us. We're speaking here about justice. We are also speaking about regret. We have the world. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Fool. We have the Six of Pentacles. I have the Page of Wands along with the Six of Cups. So let's begin. Okay. So I feel as though into this, I feel like there's a lot of regret. There's a lot of sadness. There's a lot of frustration. I feel like this is coming from both parties, by the way, whatever I'm going to say here, okay? I feel like on your behalf, there's a lot of thinking back. There's a lot of thinking about all the memories, about reminiscing, about all the goodness and the bad times also. But it's really about thinking about all that beauty that you once had into this relationship and really just kind of wondering what happened, where did this go? How did both of you end up to this position? And it's just something that you're not really, you're not ready to accept right now. If you have no choice, you will, of course, but it's just not something that you're willing to do. So this is a lot about thinking about what you've lived together, the past that you've had. And I feel as though your partner, maybe he or she, is doing the exact same thing. I feel like on their side, this is what they're doing. At the same time, I do have to say, I do see regret. So I feel as though there's regret on your behalf for some things. Maybe you're feeling guilty for some things maybe that you've said. But then again, you shouldn't, because I do not feel that, you were necessarily part of the problematic. I don't feel like you necessarily said anything to be really, really regretful for. But we often do that whenever, we have a pause, whenever there's a breakup. I do have to say that there is a question here of justice, of equality. I feel like maybe one of the partners was just giving a little bit too much into this relationship versus the other one. I do have to say that just the fact that I feel like one was a little bit more empowering, maybe doing a little bit too much, that kind of scares some people away sometimes. So I feel like maybe in the relationship that might have been one of the issues. Maybe they never discussed it with you. But that being said, doing a little bit too much does scare some people off once in a while. It just becomes a little, and I know that, we're doing our very best, trying to do your very best, trying to give as much love, trying to make sure everything is and everybody is okay, but it's just not really what everybody wants. So I feel as though I feel as though you and your partner, you were not equal. You were not on equal grounds. And I feel like that was a big problem. And I feel like that was present for quite some time within the relationship. I do also feel, I have to say, that there is a great desire. You have a desire to return. I feel like they have a desire to return too, but I do have a little parenthesis, if you will. Okay, I do have a little exception to the rule here. I feel like their desire is there. They want to get back. I feel like they want to, I feel like you want to give them some things, they want to give you some things, and I'm not speaking material, I'm speaking emotionally. You want to see each other, you want to give yourself some loving, you want to see each other, you want to get back to the way that you were, but you know that it's not quite possible. It is not going to be possible to return to that point. Why? Because I truly do feel like as much as the partner, the one that is not you, of course, the other partner is, I feel as though I feel like for them it's a little bit completed. They're thinking a lot about the relationship. They would like to return to the relationship, but they know that this relationship is just not good for them. It's not something that they could have for a very long term. Anyways, not right now at the state of their life where they are on their journey. This is not a relationship that is that's plausible for them right now. And so because of that, I feel like they've done as much as they're thinking, as much as they're regretting some things. They do have some desire for you. It does not mean that they want to get back with you. I do feel as though they are kind of closing up the circle. There's a completion that is going on. I feel like they're actually venturing out every once in a while. I feel like they're going out. Maybe they're trying to meet some people. Maybe they're trying to forget a little bit and to move on because they know that there's nothing that they can really do here. I'm going to move on over to the following deck and we're going to go and see. So I really, really, truly believe, I do know that, you know, they do feel like they did act sometimes like a fool within their relationship. That they will never tell you, but they do feel that way. But I feel as though they're going towards a completion. I feel as though they're moving, they're simply moving on. They are moving on with their life, not because they don't love you, not because they don't want to be with you. You are just, you're just not the right person for the moment in their life right now. Let's go and see what steampunk has to say. I have candles. I have medicine. I have money. I have a comb. I have kisses. I have an umbrella, a horseshoe. I have a scale and I have a man. So once again, the great imbalance of your relationship is shown here. Once again, there's too much. There's too much going on one side and not on the other. Be very, very careful. Why? Because what I'm about to say here is, I said that they're ready to move on. Yes, they are ready to move on, but they will be contacting you. They are going to be contacting you, but it's not going to be for the reasons that you might want. So if you want to have a stable relationship with them and you want to have a long-term relationship, that is not in the cards for the moment. It's not something that they want, but they are willing to have occasional relations with you. Let's put it that way. Okay, so they are willing to see you, but just not for the reasons that you would necessarily want. So if what we call a very good friend is something that could be interesting for you, then that is going to be the case into this situation. I feel like they're going to contact you, but it is going to be for purely, you know, sexual reasons. And so you do have a little bit of luck in there in your unluck if you want, because you are going to kind of have them back, but not quite. So there's, you know, there's going to be some passion there. You do have to be careful. Be careful for your fall down from here if ever you do get back into that. This is all, the umbrella is all about protecting yourself from anything that might come along. So I'm talking about, you know, rain pouring down. So something that might just come, create you a little bit of sadness for sure. This relationship and each partners are in need of some healing, are in need of what we'd say some medicine. But, you know, just be careful. Be careful that whatever you're doing, you're not playing with fire too much. There is something that has to do with money. This is not going to be for everybody, but for somebody out there, I don't know if you have more money than them, or if you used to pay more things, or maybe they'll be asking you something. For some of you out there, there is a money issue. It's not going to be for everybody, but for some of you. So this is what I'm getting from here. So yes, they are going to be contacting you, but they're going to be contacting you for friendship. Let's put it that way. So friendship and sexual matters, I would say. So here we go. Oracle card is saying the exact same thing. We have here coming together. So yes, there is going to be a coming together, but it is going to be a coming together, as I said. Challenging times. Yes, you do have some challenging times that are ahead for you and for the partner. This is about seeking. It's about finding ourselves. It's about finding ourselves, finding the partner, finding where we belong in all of this, and finding where we belong in this new reality that is going to be coming to us. And it's about finding that nice, new, and beautiful vitality that is going to be coming for you and for your partner. Maybe each on your own way, but there is going to be a new vitality on its way. So that being said, this does conclude this reading. As I said, it might not, resonate with everybody. If you would like to have your own personal reading, you would like with your information to get some confirmation, please do contact me for a personal reading. You will find my information right below under the video. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I wish you a beautiful day. Much love, much strength. I thank you for being there. Thank you for listening, and I will see you tomorrow with a new message.